Hello, 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 hello. Hope you all are feeling good in your neighborhood, whatever that means. Yeah. But I felt called, compelled, like I do with a lot of my readings, to just get on here. And before I started this reading, I was drawn to like a few things, a few words, and not what I like channeled before I actually like got started, got into it. Um, I was just hearing lies. They made me put on my snake ring, which I use for like rebirth, protection, creation of own destiny, creation of own life. And it fits perfectly on my pinky finger, which is, if I remember correctly, intuition and things of that sort. So, in finances, pinky is finances. Sorry. Thank you, Spirit. Pinky is finances. And that's where it fits. And I haven't been drawn to where, but I was like pivoting on my foot almost. Like I'm going to grab it, but I'm not going to grab it because it's sitting in like my jewelry box essentially. Um, so they had me drawn to that, and then after I heard like lies, just lies, on lies and lies. Like I was getting prepared, getting getting ready, getting things set up, and I was also drawn to like a candle, and I typically like mean like incantation, a sense my candle add intentions. I don't need to every time because I am my own intention. But like I typically speak over it, things of that sort, and light it. This time I didn't. It just like I was drawn to it, I pulled it, and I lit it. And I even put it in like a new space. I put it in a brand new candle holder, never used. It was just fresh. And it's a purple candle, which is about enlightenment, about your sixth and seventh chakra, technically, because they're both technically purple, without that ascension about what you are seeing and what you are feeling, what I know, you know, I see, essentially. So taking that in is like you're walking, in a sense, into a new path, and you're just flowing with it. But part of you is like, am I flowing in the right direction? Am I going in the right direction? And it's almost like that pivot moment before I grabbed the snake, before I decided to have this rebirth, this change, this difference, before I decided to set my thoughts, my intentions of what I know and what I have forward, right? And I feel like it's almost like this hesitation that you're having, this like I'm in the rebirth. I know I have decided to take on this rebirth. I know I have decided to take on this change. And you may have started in a sense of a way of like, again, this looking for a new spot to burn your purpose, to burn your candle, to light your soil. And again, with that purple and that flame and that intention, let me grab my book as well so I can let you know also what the purple candle is. I got certain things highlighted, certain things set up. Okay. Purple is about growth, self esteem, psychic ability, insight, inspiration, spirituality, and success in business. See, I was wondering, it's like, okay, that makes sense, but you're trying to feel secure in that. And so I just wanted to get you what the purple candle means in case some people didn't know what it means. And those are just different meanings as well, because you can be using it for, I'm hearing, for your guides, for your ancestors, in remembrance of someone. There's purple candles that are set with certain colors, like lavender, things of that sort. And so I'm also getting like this calming sense of wanting to set the mood, set the tone, and then light a candle. It's almost giving that feeling. And it's in a sense of feeling like as soon as I start to truly like unravel, climbing up the tree, I'm hearing of success, of life, of what I truly want. Will it truly prosper? Will it truly be a blessing? Will it truly be for me? Or am I just going through another lesson? Am I going to help somebody else? Am I going through a different process again where I'm just like, all right, like I got something, but it's not what I truly wanted. Like I'm almost there. It's kind of these moments where you're like standing in faith, but you're feeling a little shaky in the faith, a little shaky, like, should I keep going? Am I going in the right direction? And also with this new setting, I had to like take old pieces of different candles to set around it to make sure that it didn't like burn through the new surface in a sense, and make sure that it was able to be used again. But even with the sense of taking the old, right, and using it to build around what you're creating new to protect it. So taking these old qualities, these old thoughts, these old inspirations, and I'm saying old, but they're just, I'm hearing like more revamped, revitalized, refurbished, refurnished. It's just a lot of reads going on, and it's just in a sense of like you feel like you're going to melt, and you're melting into nothing, but you're melting into something that you solidified. I added the blue for that tranquility, that peace, that enlightenment, that calming energy, and then a lot of it was purple. Like the surrounding it was purple. So they really want you to have this understanding, this sense of knowledge of, I know, I understand. And if we're thinking about this being the six and the seven, six is about taking that step back, that reflection. Let me revise. Let me think about a plan, right? Let me set this in motion. It's also that sixth house energy, that Virgo energy of trusting and having that maiden energy of like that young kind of spirally of like, okay, if I'm setting a plan into the course, how can it not happen? How can it not work? Being rooted in that. And then the seventh house energy, which is that Libra energy. Thank you, Spirit. And having that balance of not only your relationships, but how it feels and how it looks to you. It's aesthetically pleasing. It's good to the eye. It feels great. And you feel comfortable in whatever it is that you set out to do or wanting to do. And so allowing yourself to build this strong structure. I know I've been talking a lot. You're like, where's the reading? I'll put the timestamp for those that want it. But this message has to be getting out. Like my eye twitched when I said I was gonna put the timestamp, but said hold the fuck up. But it's pushing that out, and it's allowing yourself to alleviate that. And seven is also about releasing that fear, looking to the future with excitement because you know it's all going to work out. I understand it's all going to work out. I have a sense of that. So again, the third eye chakra is the color indigo. Thank you, Spirit. The color indigo. Sound is element is light, gland is pituitary, you know what I'm trying to say, baby. It's right there. It's right there. Okay. If not, look it up. My thing does not want to focus right now. Thank you, Spirit. Like, focus with me. There we go. And then the keywords are I see. Like, say you're seeing a lot of things, you're feeling a lot of things, and you're walking more by the sight than the faith of things. Like I see this happening, I see this is going on, like constantly, like I'm seeing, but you don't know what's going on in the background, in the unknown, in the unseen, in the unheard, in the undone, in the unspoken. So it's this sense of like you're walking by only what is tangible to your eyes. In life, the world goes further. It's a farther. I've been messing up on a lot of words too recently. It's almost like I can't get certain words that I want to say together. And it's not in a sense of me giving up. Like I was earlier today was like lackadaisy, and I had to write lack on here. It's like a sense of like you feel like you lack the knowledge, to lack the understanding, the mindset of it because of what you feel you lack in your physical reality. And, in the sense of where we are in the world, a lot of people feel like they're lacking. They're not feeling like they're getting paid an actual livable wage. There isn't an actual affordable health care. And the health care that you get, you might have having to pay more than the arm and the leg that you were going to possibly get replaced on some type of shit. So it's a lot of things that are happening, and that can and will affect the world. But when you are actively doing something different and you're shifting for something different and you're releasing, and you're saying, I'm doing this to the gods, my ancestors, the Orishas, Allah, deities, whomever, and so forth, and what have you. It's like, okay, now I've done all that I can all that I can do, so I'll just stand in this. I'll stand in the faith that what I am continuously doing, what I'm continuously putting forward, what I'm continuously setting up, and that vibration is for my betterment and for my good. It's a lot. It's a bird just tweeting. I don't know if you can hear, but it's just tweeting. And so it's in this sense of recognizing that actually I think that might be my music. Yeah. That's my music. So maybe music is significant. Like I'm hearing something. And this one I'm playing in the background is cleanses from everything bad, but it's a playlist of just different frequencies, different energies. So for it to be popping up with the birds are very much messengers, callers out for that. So they want you to see, like, if I'm calling out, oh, spirits somewhere today, who the fuck are you to have weak ass people behind you? What kind of team would you build? What kind of ancestral spiritual team, guides, God, the universe, what kind of relationship have you built? What kind of forces are you relying on that you feel like they can get the job done if you put it in their hands? It's like, oh, so now you doubting us. Now you taking what we you questioning our power. You touch like, and it's in a sense of almost like why would you choose to be on your team? Why would you choose to rely on them, to call on them, to pray to them, to work with them, to have this strong relationship that you're building and finding for yourself? If when you actually need to go to them in this relationship, you feel like you still got to carry the brunt of it. You still got to carry the load. You still got to do all the work. You can't see and you don't know about any and everything. You know how that operates, how that works in the background. Like I said, in things seen and unseen, heard and unheard, done and undone, spoken and unspoken. It is a whole nother realm dimensions out there. And so it's a sense of like, if I'm relying on you in that sense and you have done that, I'm hearing like, make a grateful list. Make a things that have been done when asked for list. And it can be small things. Like I said, I was going to do this and it got done. That's me following my own word. That's me setting this up. I said I was going to set this. I'm going to do it. Just allowing yourself to realize that if I can follow through on the small, the medium, the big, I can follow through on the biggest, and so will they. Because they're with me every step of the way. Says it's one of the most talked about chakras. Sorry to get back. It is also associated with clairvoyance, which is inner seeing, intuition, and higher levels of consciousness. It is in between here. Okay. It says it works closely with the throat and crown chakras and will assist you with your psychic and intuitive inner guidance. To balance it, they recommend walking meditations, breath work, yoga, tai chi, visualizations, and color therapy. Don't just focus on this one. Balance everything, unison and harmony. Like I said, it's that Libra energy coming in for you, that 7th house energy, that balance and using all of it to incorporate something that is beautiful that you can see in your inner mind's eye. And it's like, okay, now reality is going to have to catch up with me. It's not going to have any choice. You got vision boards, mood boards, Pinterest boards, collages, all the stuff that can be seen in the present if you do like struggle. Like I can't see it, like then go look at those pictures. Scroll on Pinterest instead of strolling on Instagram or something. Liking those things because it's catered to what you are wanting, what you're desiring, what you like, what you enjoy, what you want to discover, what you want to learn, what you want to enhance. And especially with this 6th and 7th energy coming up so strong for you and so powerful, it's in a sense of recognizing like you're really pulling into that psychic and intuitive ability. So lead with that. Don't rely on others at this moment. They really want you to rely on that spiritual force that you cultivated, that spiritual team. What Beyonce say, I ain't no gang, but I got shooters and they, okay, those are your shooters. Those is your people. Those is your relationship that you have built. And it's on a very, very strong level. We have the crown chakra, which is violet. Sound none or can be used. Elements is thought. And the keywords are know as the gland is the pineal. Is located at the top. It is the receiver of the light. So if the 6th chakra is the light, it is the receiver of what you are seeing. And if the 6th chakra is about your inner seeing, not your outer, and as a reflection of that, they really want you to work inward right now at this moment. From the inside out, which is funny because also I was hearing the song God's Got a Blessing, and those are both Christian songs. So Christianity it could make you question your faith. God never came through. How can, if or God has come through, maybe you question your faith with God, because again, whatever you so choose, what works for you. What Doshi say? No, sorry, what Tim say? Calling to the God you rely on, free mind. So it's just a sense of calling to the God that you rely on. If you're relying on him, You should be able to trust that they will be able to follow through with you so that way you can lean on them when you need them. And right now, it's a sense of you needing them. It says the crown center is the area where ethereal light and energy are received and then dispersed throughout your aura for your total well being. To balance the chakra, meditation, breath work, yoga, spiritual healing, acupuncture, and color therapy work best. Okay. And when they say best, this is just me reading it. Do what works for you. I always say what works in somebody else is not possibly going to work for you because you're not them and they're not you. And also with this channel message, I was getting like cursive, writing things down. Don't write down your doubt. Write down your truth. Release your fears. And then I put faith question mark because, like I said, some of you may be questioning who you chose, what you realized, what you wanted, and kind of struggling and maybe relying on that. I haven't used my animal deck in a while either. I'm going to go ahead and use that for you guys today so that way we can kind of get some centers and balance for you here too. And especially with me hearing those birds so loudly, very, very loudly. We got spider energy and beaver energy. It's about your family, your home life, but also recognizing you're able to balance that and it's all in your own creation. So yeah, but I want to get some balance in. Oh, it's melting so nicely. I just keep staring at it. We got frog and spider coming out again with that split. Let's go ahead and shuffle this real quick again. Spider and wolf. Yeah, spider has been calling to you. We just gonna pop that out. Spider has been calling to you. Spider has been calling to you to create your own life, to create your own destiny, to create your own purpose. And the spider is very mindful about what it's creating and why it's creating and where it's going to create it. I said it before, like, you can't do it on a busy door handle. It's going to be used. They're going to have to keep rebuilding it over and over and over again. Right? They can't do it right next to air vent because it's going to keep blowing. It's going to mess it up. They're not going to actually get any people, eight-legged freaks. Eight-legged freaks, those huge spiders where they had like that big old, that is what made me afraid of spiders, which is crazy. Not really too much afraid anymore, but don't test me. And also I had an experience recently where it kind of made me back up again. But we ride. Moving back, moving forward, moving on. With this spider energy and this earth energy coming in, it's being rooted in knowing that you are creating a tapestry. They really talk about creating a tapestry of life. And I'm feeling like maybe in the past, because spiders, sometimes they got to rebuild. Somebody come in, I know in Minnesota and most likely up north, when it's cold and you're locking everything in. Anybody, actually everybody should do it, but in the cold, and everything's sealed up and they ain't really in there tight with you, it's frog energy speaking to me. You need to cleanse a little salt bath. And it's in there in a sense, and it's taking you in there. You got to take that broom and sweep all them corners. Everybody should do it. But sweep all the corners. Everybody should do it, period, because that's a good way to cleanse your home is to get in those corners that things can be hiding in, dust can be collecting in. And I even recently saw like stairs back in like the 1900s and not, which is hilarious, but it was like 1940, 50s, 30s maybe, something like that. And they had like these small little triangle things that they put in the corner of their stairs so that dust could not collect there. And it was a lot easier to clean. So like I said, it's this process of you implementing things into your life for you that allow you to feel comfortable with what you're creating, where you're creating it, who you're creating it with, how it's getting done, how long it's taking. Because it takes time. It takes time. You like might wake up and be like, that spider web was not there beforehand. It may not happen. It may not happen. But they were working all night on it. They were working all night on it. They were working all night and possibly all day. So it's a sense of recognizing like you need to trust in the truth of your own walk of life that you are currently living. Because no matter if you want something from someone else, you're inspired by someone else, you using that Pinterest board to see other ideas that people have created, it's still you implementing that and wanting that and saying no to things as well. Excuse me. And with this being this earth energy and this frog coming in, which is about also being in the water and of the earth, it's again leading back to that balance of I'm rooted, I'm grounded, I'm centered. I may be small, but I'm mighty. I make big people scream is what I'm getting with the spider energy. Like, spiders can get anybody, okay? Spiders can get anybody, okay? And it's so powerful and it's so creative how amazing you are and how delicate you are, but also what you mean to so many people. Like, you see it and you think of abundance. You think of being able to see with all of these eight eyes, even though they're actually really blind, but they stay with me here. They're blind in their eyes, their physical eyes, but their sensory is all over their body. And for the sixth and the seventh chakra to talk about that light coming in and illuminating and enveloping your body and it being your aura, you can sense things, like I said. Remember that heard and unheard, done and undone, spoken and unspoken, seen and unseen, those things. And that's why they really want you to talk with them, whoever that be, the universe, the divine, rishas, ancestors, deities, whomever, so forth you rely on and rely in. But if you're going to be relying on and relying in them, trust that you can rely on and rely in them. Okay? And like I said, with this frog energy coming in, maybe you've been a little bit too much in your emotions and not enough grounded. Maybe you've been, again, too much. I'm seeing this, I'm feeling this way, like this. And it's, they really want you to change your vibration. They really want you to shift things up. Shake it up. Like with Zendaya in them. Shake it up. And she literally had to break the mold. Didn't she? Like, she didn't get in. And then something happened where she like snuck in. That makes me want spaghetti because I'm thinking about that meatball episode. I might make some spaghetti. Oh my God. Anyway, anyhow, moving forward, moving on. Spaghetti can be very significant because I also got family over here too. Like curse of curse, what blessing, questioning that because you see your family, you maybe look around. Oh my goodness. I don't do things just to do things, baby. And I can't make this up because it wouldn't be as fun. Okay? It would not be as enlightening, as understanding. The fact that it looks almost like my in ring, I cannot make this up. Oh my goodness, Ashe. But again, being grounded and rooted in at least your spiritual ascension. This is a spiritual card coming in. So once you recognize that I have a balance of these things, and I can truly trust that, okay, I'm in a spot where it's not in a corner, maybe it's in a man in home, whatever it is you've created, and they really just want you to keep working on that. Working on your business, working on your studies, waking up at the correct time, working out, doing it, whatever it is that you say. And it may, like I said, it seems small, but it reminds me of the Donnie McClurkin song, which is also a Christian song. And you just stand. Once you've done all that you can, you just stand. And by standing means like I've given it, I surrendered this thought, I surrendered this feeling, I've said that prayer. Like if they ain't for me, if people aren't for me, if opportunities aren't for me, they can go. Things of that sort. Is like after I've done that, I'm just gonna keep living my life now. I have to. There's no like they gonna have to do it. Because like I already did what I was supposed to do. I peeped it, I recognized it, I'm doing the healing. I did the healing. This card was on the back too, and I was positive it was going to come out, and I'm glad it did. This is air energy, which is needing a moment, needing a break, especially with the frog, also about going to a bathhouse, taking a moment to get in your water. So maybe you have been working and toiling quite hard. And with this water and air energy coming in so strong, you've been a lot in your head. A lot in your mind and feeling like things aren't going as quickly, almost out of like you're out of breath, you're flapping your wings real hard, trying to get that speed up. Yeah. But this intuition, this strength is coming in for you. This intuition, this strength is coming in for you. Let's go ahead and start getting the balance, unbalance, and how to get it in balance in the keywords, okay? So of course, we're going to start with the spider energy. I also have an ancestor card for you. Ancestor. Ancestor. Okay? Ancestor card for you. You spirit. So, Spider, creator of prosperity through life's work. Yes. And Dharma. Dharma is what your life purpose, your life, your karma, what you put out, what you get in. It's your life path. Your purpose is what you have to do, is what you were cultivated, created, and sent to do, which is your life's work. Says this card reminds you creativity is everywhere. It says you are both imbalanced financially and spiritually. It is hard work, but you do not tire or become impatient. So don't tire or become impatient, okay? It says be process oriented rather than results oriented, which is why they want you to have that mood board, that Pinterest board, why they want you to keep doing your daily activities, your daily life, sticking to that plan, writing in your journal, setting your bedtime, whatever it is that you have decided to do. Whatever it is, getting back into your craft, embroidery, card readings, coachings, teaching, drawing, whatever it is, they're like, okay, I'm going to be process oriented. My process is me continuously learning about myself, understanding myself, building my relationships, my career. They're doing what I feel like I cannot handle at this moment in time or take on in this physical world. They will handle it. They will help me. They will give me answers. They will give me resources. They will put people in my path. They'll put a big old stick in my path if they need to, because right now, anything else that I cannot do is already done. Everything else that I cannot do is already done, is handled. And that's what you have to keep saying. Everything that I cannot do is already done. Everything that I cannot think of is already done. Like if I can't think of a thought, don't worry, I'm not going to start thinking about certain things, because then that's limiting the opportunities, the mindset, the process of what you can have. And this is you being creative prosperity, and not just material funds. Yes, financial, but it's financial and spiritual. It's that balance of that. So yes, you will have fun. If you've been worried about that, I'm hearing like financial wisdom that's coming in, that information, and that's why they want you to wait and they want you to recognize. Because if you see that and you immediately go for that and you feel like possibly that can be the limit or that's all, they don't want that for you either. I want you to realize that the process of you doing and being you is what got you here. That's what got you here. And that's what's going to keep you going and getting and gathering more. Because how much better can it get? Much. It says, work your magic like weaving a magical priceless tapestry. Abundance follows. And spiders are also, once you see a spider, anything in reference of that, it is about you are going to get abundance soon. It is coming in. It has 8 legs, infinite possibilities, 6 eyes. Reflections. Is it 6 eyes? 6 or 8 eyes. It's a lot of eyes. Okay. Oh, just the thought of it. Ah! Sorry, that's so terrifying. just thinking of it. And then you remember that thing, and I'm hearing, you guys remember that thing where it's like if you're thinking about a spider, it's most likely that one is not 4 feet away from you. That used to terrify me. Terrify me. But I want you to think of this thought. If I'm thinking of the spider, prosperity is not that far away from me. Growth is not that far away from me. Changes are not that far away from me. Like, yeah, it's nearing me, and it might be a little bit nervous, a little bit afraid, because I also put that on here, doubt, a little bit of fear, like what blessing, what's going on. But the more that you start thinking about your blessing, start thinking, dang, it's coming. I'll start thinking about it more. It's coming. Man, it's almost like, women, like, I'm starting to get a little bit more, I'm craving a little bit more saltiness. Like, it's my period going to start. Man, my headache. Yep. My period's going to start in like a day or two. It's almost like that. It's like this intuitive feeling. Like, you recognize, like, yeah, it's going to happen. I'm getting a little bit more anxious. Things are starting to piss me off a little bit more than usual, and it's the same shit. Something's in it. The spider's close. It's like that feeling of where you feel like, I see a spider, and you don't know where it went. And that's how spider wants you to say, like, I'm terrifying myself almost. But you don't know where it went. It's still there now. You just don't know where it is. And they want you to release that feeling and just know that it's close and it's coming. Yes, it's here. So when you are balanced, you are appreciative. Like I said, just being grateful, making that grateful. It's just admiring what you have, the goals, the small goals that you made. When you're enthusiastic for life, you see that it is joyful, it's abundant, full of happiness. And not saying free care times, but it's like like I said in one of my videos, you know the bills are coming. You know what month they're coming. You know you're gonna have to pay them. So why are you not realizing that you can be happy and enthusiastic for life when you know that certain things are gonna happen either way? But the only thing that is constant is change. Because they can be like, hey, there was a glitch in our system. You don't have to pay rent this month. I'm like, oh shit. Shouts out to me. It's certain things like that where you're just allowing yourself to just be like, I know it's gonna happen, so let me think about other things that are gonna bring me joy. I know I'm gonna have to handle my phone bill at this day. Shit, let me have fun. Let me think, text out of people and go. It's this sense of even the small things. It's you're becoming process oriented with your life, and you're prosperous in joy, prosperous in happiness, prosperous and trusting your intuition and leading with that. When you're out of balance, like I said, you're discouraged. There's this doubt, there's this fear of like, what blessing? When is it gonna happen? Man, somebody done swung open the door a little too hard and now it caused a draft, and it's just like maybe just float you somewhere else. Okay? You're tired and you're forlorn. Think of like a pork one or something. It's just like to bring it to balance, playful creativity. That is when you like take chances, make mistakes, and get messy. It's time to get that feeling, that magic school bus feeling. That class is in session, I'm learning, I'm taking it all in again, especially with your 6th and 7th chakra being so high and potent. It's time to be playful. It's that purple childlike energy, that fun, that like, yeah, yeah. I'm almost there. I'm here. So let's get into the horse energy. The frog energy. Ah. Like I said, music is very important because this frog is about clearing, cleansing, and healing. Yeah. So you definitely, like I said, you could have went through a financial struggle, a strife, a setback, a situation where just like, what blessing? What's it? It's a. That's why they also want you to say, how much better can it get? Much. And what cannot be done by me is already handled. It's already done. They want you to recognize and realize that this chaos, this upheaval, this rebirth is literally, you're getting dilated, is what I'm hearing. Like a woman has to be dilated to a certain point, you're getting dilated. Right now, you feel like you need an emergency C-section, like, get me the fuck out, get me the fuck out. You're just getting dilated, baby. You're getting there. You're getting there. Says it's the water elements. The frog and the water element are almost inseparable. The first months of its entire life is within this healing element, and then it emerges to rest on land. But no matter how earthly the frog becomes, its need for cleansing and rejuvenation is regular. Frogs tend to become overworked and undernourished, so it's vital that such sensitive creatures practice self-care. This serves as a reminder that water helps cleanse, forgive, and release. Time to dive in. Frogs aren't meant to carry a heavy load. They are not meant to carry a heavy load. And like I said, you could have been going over something, trying to figure out something, trying to set it up. I tried this, at this, all my research, because it's right now, you're limiting yourself based off of what you currently have. I caught them and they didn't know, and they usually always know. They always got something. Since that didn't happen, that make us get whatever it is like things, your resources, it seems like they're not working. It seems like your tools that you have aren't good. It's like everything that you do is hitting you with a roadblock, a stop. Because they want you to really stop at this moment. Stop trying so hard. Stop trying to figure out the answers to questions that you don't even really know if you have to ask, because you already know the answer. So it's a sense of you like you trying and you're hitting your head, but it's like shit just isn't working out. It just isn't working out. It's like, okay, like I could have swore I submitted an application. But it didn't go through. So, okay, all right. Well, I'll try again tomorrow. And then you try again tomorrow, and it's like, what is going on? And it's this one job that you really want. You're like, fine, fuck it. Let me just see. Maybe I'll try it out. See if it works out. And the application goes through. Oh, shit. Like, I was just trying shit. I was just, okay, all right. But it's this sense of like, when you feel like things aren't working out, they are. It wasn't supposed to happen that way. What is meant for you is not passing you by. So they want you to cleanse your mind, cleanse your energy and heal of feeling like your resources are filling you, your tools are filling you, your knowledge, your information of what you have is in a lack. It's not. It's actually growing. It is growing so profoundly and profusely. That word just makes me chuckle. It's so much I keep giggling too. You guys are like, you have this very radiant energy. And it feels like a little bit lost, a little bit damp, and like I feel like you put curse and cursive. They really want you to start writing and allowing yourself to see and feel these blessings that you currently have and the ones that you currently are looking for. Because when you're in balance, you have this clear energy and enthusiasm for life. Like, people get high off you. Trying to make me say, people get high off you, but if you think it's frogs that you lick, I think that's the thing, and you get this weird euphoric feeling. People get high off of you, and they really want you to get high off yourself. They want you to realize why people enjoy being around you, why you are a great sense of a person, and they don't want you to lose those connections or relationships, especially with this B energy coming in here, which is about teamwork, coming together and collaborating, and not just with them, but in the physical as well, but yes, with them. And they want you to recognize that, like, get high enough, start ascending, because we're here, and your higher self wants to talk to you. The universe wants to talk to you. Soon forth, however, wants to speak with you to let you know, like, you've been working so hard on your life's purpose, and just keep doing that, but allow that balance. Because right now you're also in your emotions, and it's operating, it's like you're going in a circle. It says, when out of balance, you are depleted and running on empty. Yeah, you're worried about things that you know you already will handle or already handled, or things that you can't handle. Oh, shit. Break them necks, okay? It says when to get into balance, lake, river, ocean, or bathhouse. Ocean, lake, and I seen tadpoles when I lived by a lake, like this big lake, and I seen them. They were so cute, and then I just waited while I was there, and later on, I was seeing down the line, I seen frogs. I seen frogs. I was like, and I honestly wrote it down because my book, and that's why they want you to write things down, because they want you to remember. So go look in those old journals that you have, go read those old notes that you have, go listen to those old things that you voice recorded, whatever it is. They want you to go look at those old videos of yourself and be like, and instead of being like, I want to be that, be like, damn, that's me. That's me. Let me see if I can do it better than me, because your own competition is yourself. Your own thought is yourself. There's no one else like you. So even when you're comparing yourself to others, you still have to come back to yourself at the beginning, end, and middle of the day. And they don't want you to lose you. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this B energy. Ashe. We have earnest, hardworking, and democratic. Personality, the B personality is a delight to be around. Especially when there's a team project on the horizon. They love to work steadily and thoughtfully until the task is complete. They're sensitive creatures aware of many subtleties at once. Like I said, that spider, they can sense a lot more things when they feel like they can't rely on their eyes. Okay? It's almost like the Coraline. When the cat took the eyes, right? Which is funny because black cats, intuition, trusting in that, the independence of who you are and that strength, and him also being able to go through different worlds and ascensions, powerful. But when Coraline was trying to escape, and it's still pissing you off, because why would you grab the bag that way? I don't get that. You could have grabbed it without even making any noise. Moving on, she grabs the bag and it boings, and she can't see what she hears. And so maybe they want you to listen to some music. I keep saying that music, listening to your own voice, reading your own journals, allowing yourself that, but just getting more submerged and being comfortable in your own body. Because they don't want you to doubt these blessings. They don't want you to doubt the blessings that you have and who you are, because it's very, very, very powerful. You are a delight to be around. It says they're artists at heart. They usually add creative details to the overall vision. And all your colors are very just vibrant and bright. Like, even the frog, yes, but look at these. These colors are so bright, and this is the start and the end. Besides the spirit card, but these are the start and the end. Like in between, you may need to, work on the, your solar plexus energy, your heart chakra energy, standing and rooted and being open with that heart space to receive, because you got earth and water energy, which is feminine, spirit energy, which is all. Ashe, spirit, Ashe. So it says, for the most part, they have bustling, joyous personalities until they're too tired from all the work. Then they gripe and then they sting. Like I said, you like what blessings? And that's stinging your own voice. That's like chopping yourself at the neck and letting the head roll. You know what I mean? And it's a sense of like recognizing and an understanding of like you stinging. Like I said, they looking back at you like, why would you choose, if you choose us to be around us, to work with us, to have us in your environment, your circle, your altar, your prayer, all this stuff, if when the time comes for us to step in and step up and you've given us this power, this love, this energy, and so let us use it to help you, please. So don't sting, don't lash out, and don't accept opportunities just to accept them because you feel like you're impatient or you're worried or it's not working out how you think it should work out. It's working out better. Ooh, it's working out better. Shay, y'all buzzing into some money, okay? When you are in balance, you are content, active, and vibrant. Like I said, you're okay with doing your daily routine. You're okay with sticking with that because you know it's all going to work out. And you've done all that you can. You literally exhausting all your resources. You are active. You are happy to take those moments to relax and breathe, but you're still active in your own life. And it is showing in your vibrant personality, your mind, your words, and all actions. So bring to balance a mini vacation. Like I said, a little flight to go rest in some pollen. You need a break. You need a moment to breathe. Like I said, as you've been working hard, maybe you've been a little bit too here, and that frog energy is saying, leaning back. Leaning back. Leaning back. Okay? Yeah, this is good. Slipped up in there. What is going on? Oh, it's past that. Yeah, time to go do what you're gonna do. And if you like, how I'm gonna take a vacation, I got to say, spirit. Now you know, because like I said, you built this relationship. I always say, people be like, you gotta go to the homies, and I come to you with it. Like, is that how you want your relationship to be? Is that how you want a relationship to be? No, talk to them. I said, I literally made a card for that a while ago. Years ago, where it's like, talk to talk to me like you got some sense. Talk to them. Like, hey, okay, you keep sending me signs that I need to take a vacation, I need to take a break. You see what my bank account's looking like. You see them bills I had to pay. You see what just happened. So if you really want this to work out, you really want me to alleviate my stress in my mind, come on now. Give me some help. Give me some, now that I know what I need to do, give me some help for it. Give me some resources. Give me some, so it's just like talk to, yeah. Well, so, okay. Talk to them and realize that they're there to help you, because you help them with their, like, you talk to them, you give them information like, this is what's going on in my life, this was happening with this person, and let me tell you, did you see that shit? You like you that's the relationship that you built. So allow that to be something that you can rely on. And it's so funny because this cosmic egg energy is the final card in this deck, which is the seventh chakra. It's completion, harmony, the infinite within the finite. Let's repeat that. The infinite within the finite. They want you to recognize that it goes past this, past it. You go past that. It's the final card in the journey. It represents unfolding of cosmic consciousness and emerges after you have tread the path for quite some time. And through self-effort and grace, you experience self-realization, a sense of contentment and oneness spontaneously arises within you, and the veils of your self-limiting beliefs are lifted. When the essence of the cosmic egg has not been activated, you may feel as if you will never get there or that you travel alone, disconnected from others. And that's why I also said they want you to have a relationship with them and those in the physical. Because if their love is infinite and you are an extension of their love and you have that within yourself on this earthly realm, somebody else will have that as well. A little bit different, but it'll be nice. Says even if your encounter with this card is brief, appearing as a momentary glimmer or flash of interconnectedness, its potent energy stays with you. The cosmic egg is a remedy for the fragmentation of modern life. It's through the power of this card that you are reminded of the cosmic contract written at the beginning. that Dharma is literally your life purpose, your life path that you decided to create and live. So you wrote that at the beginning, baby. Hold on to your life, and life holds on to you. The journey is complete, but it does not end. And then they even show you like, mm-mm. It says the subtle essence of the cosmic egg resides at the crown chakra at the top of the head, called Sahasrara, Arara, Sahasrara. So I do apologize for my mispronunciation because I'm almost positive I mispronunciate that. So yes, one of the aims of yoga and meditation practice is to channel energy from the base of the spine upward towards your crown. Each of the 6 lower chakras plays an important role along this journey, and once the final epicenter of consciousness is activated, it is said to radiate the light of a million suns. Yes, yes, yes. And like I said, it's there. Right now, you're just kind of working on your solar plex. Now, that was an actual bird. Right now, you work. Shit. Right now, you're working on your solar plexus and your heart chakra and just allowing yourself to resonate in the receiving energy of love, of compassion, of patience, of having grace with yourself, of just kind of reflecting. And right now, you're just building your web, and then boom, there goes a fly. Boom, there goes a butterfly. Actually, there goes another butterfly. It's like a lot of blessings and luck is getting caught in my web, and that's why they want you to look around and see, like, you got a rainbow that you're creating, and it's beautiful. People stop and stare like Charlotte's Web. And that's probably why I've seen Forlorn in that one, because it reminds me of Porcelain and Charlotte's Web, the pig. So, but yes, Charlotte's Web, and it's kind of like people will take pictures, and they'll think it's someone else, and maybe that's what you're afraid of, is that your light won't shine, that they'll think it's someone else. And that's why we also got this B energy coming in here. And they really want to reiterate that there are other people out there, and don't lose the connections that you have if you feel like they are good. We got the elk energy from your spirit, which is stable, resilient, headstrong, and the father. So you could deal with some father wounds. You could deal with masculine energy. It doesn't even have to be father wounds. It can be just masculine energy from past relationships, uncles, brothers, teacher. It can just be just the masculine energy in itself, especially in this world. Ashe, not all masculine energy, but that masculine energy, like that, what they think masculine energy is in a sense. But this gives the actual true essence of what that is. Like I said, stable, resilient, headstrong, allowing you to rely on them to know that they're going to get it done. It's that earth energy coming back around for you. It says the great elk represents the earth element in its masculine form and provides underlying support and stability amidst life's many changes. This means it provides underlining support and stability amongst life's many changes. Because I know how to read, and it's fucking me up, and I ain't gonna act like that. Let's go. An elk personality, whether male or female, of course, because baby, we're gay over here. Obviously, not all of you. What if you are? Hey, is fully established in themselves and knows their core values. It says they become known and respected for acting in ways that uphold those values. Sometimes the elf's ego can become inflated, but for the most part, they make damn good fathers, mothers, lovers, and friends. The world needs more elk energy. And like I said, if they are the love within you and you're an extension of their love, you also have this within yourself. And they also want to rely on that if you have this within yourself, there's a time when you're going to need this again. Allow them to embody this for you at this moment in time. Allow them to have this energy of being the good friend, being that, like, allow them to take on this challenge for you. Like I said, it's fully established. It comes with support and stability that is needed and represented for you. It says, when in balance, they're supportive, kind, and consistent. Like I said, talk to them. Talk to them when you're up, talk to them when you're down, talk to them when you're confused. Shoot, talk to them, because they are very supportive. They are very kind, and they are very consistent. Like I said, they're there with you your entire time. I gotta sneeze. Bless me. Bless me, spirit. But yes, blessings are coming as quickly as a sneeze. I just heard blessings are coming as quickly as a sneeze. When you're out of balance, pretentious, high and mighty. And I feel like you kind of feel like that's what there is. And like I said, you don't have to come to them like, oh please. You're like, it's not the kind of relationship. Like, they're walking with you. They're chilling with you. They're not above you. They're walking with you. They're going through this journey with you. That's why I'm like, they can see things you can't see, and you can see things they can't see. And that's why and sometimes you have to be like, I'm not doing that. Like, I don't do that. And that's why you also have to be very intentional with who you decide to work with. Because it's like, that doesn't line up with what I want to do. And sometimes, even if that is somebody that I still work with, I'll be like, I don't smoke that. Like, they were like, smoke a cigar, smoke a straight. I don't smoke that. No, like, I know, like, you enjoy it. I actually, here's what I do. I'll make a split. You like split? You, oh yeah. Or I'll just light it with the match and sit it up there. But I'm not going to indulge with you. And to see when things like that, like I said, it's a relationship. You don't have to bend or break your boundaries or your morals to work with them. Your higher beings, the universe, any of that. You don't have to hinder yourself from joy either. You want to listen to music, listen to music. If you want to sing, sing. If you want to dance, dance. If you want to, whatever you want to do, they're there to support you. And they're consistent in their support. I got like dried lip gloss. There you go. And they're there to support you. Says to bring it to balance, eat and drink more consciously. Like I said, getting back to the daily routine, the daily focus of recognizing what do I need to do. And maybe feeding your altar if you have one. Like I said, having this conversation, these moments with them. I know in Muslim culture, they pray 5 times a day, in the morning, at night, and then again, kind of like before night and evening, and then one during the day, and then I don't remember the final one, but they pray 5 times a day, and that's their connection, and that's what they stick to. And like I said, I was pulling on Christianity, so maybe you want to go back to the church, maybe you want to go back to the synagogue, maybe you want to go back to the temple, maybe you want to go back to your studies, because maybe you're a lone witch, maybe you practice hoodoo, maybe you practice voodoo, whatever it is. It's like, get back to that as well. That's what this is telling you. Eat and drink more consciously. Eat and drink more consciously of the spirit. Of the spirit. It's not stifling you in your energy. They don't want you to stop doing things that are enjoyable. People feel like once they get into this mode of spirituality, they gotta abandon all of themselves to take on this. And not saying you can't change if you want to change, but they don't. If that is not you changing and doing things, and I guess I gotta do this now and set this up now. No, just have more boundaries and dance more with yourself. I keep saying dance. Maybe dance. Release that energy. Allow that in. I think I'm gonna get some final messages. Mm, and some final messages. I'm feeling the food one just funny. This is y'all. Put it on broil. I need it now. Put it on broil. I need it quick, fast. Heat that shit up now. And it's like, no, they actually need you to cool down like the frog. They need you to take a vacation like the bee. And they need you to have some fun like the spider. Let's do that instead. Let's stop worrying about that. Let's stop worrying about that. Okay? You know, we don't need to. We got gardening. Maybe you need to get back into gardening. Maybe you like to gardening, getting into that earth energy. We have reap harvest. It's very calming for some people. You got lilies, femininity, till to the soil, healing, roots, growth, mulch. Which is kind of taking those old, kind of like we did with the candle, and allowing yourself to rebirth something new. Or is that mulch and soil is the same thing? You get what the fuck I'm saying. I don't garden, but I know of things, okay? But I don't physically do things that I know about. And I feel like you also have to recognize that too. Not everything needs to become a monetary gain. Not everything needs to be showcased. Some things are just for you. Some things are just for you to know. Some things are just for you to have. You don't always have to give, express. It's time for you to receive. I'm hearing you are in the spirit of receiving right now, and they really want you to get into that mindset of receiving. And purple is also royal energy, taking things in, because only the royalty can get that purple back in the day, that actual deep royal purple, because of how long and tedious of a time and how strenuous and possibly death, because it was poisonous back then and things of that sort. Moving on, moving on. But it's a sense of you taking that time, and that's what they're saying. You are right now in that purple energy. It's going to take a long time to get. It ain't like tie-dye now. We're squirting the bottom. No, baby. We got to go down to the actual plants. Pluck, grind that shit. Knew that, like, we got to pull the strands of thread inch by inch strand. That's what's happening for you right now. And they want you to be in the mindset of receiving that. This cloth. What is that? What was that one story with the boy in the Bible? And he had the great um jacket, and it was rainbow, and his that story makes me laugh. Get it together, get it together, get it together. His brothers were pissed because obviously back in those days it was a rainbow cloth, so they got red, blue, purple, like colors. Like it was typically like these type of colors, beige, like burlap. Like it wasn't vibrant. That costs a lot. And the father gave it to the younger brother. And I'm feeling like that's kind of what you're possibly, not all of you, I'm feeling like that's kind of what you're feeling like a little bit. Like maybe you're a little afraid to take on this blessing because of how it may seem or feel. But you still came out on top because he came out on top. He went through some shit. He got people lying on him. People, mistreating his gift. That could have been, what is it? Is it Joseph? I think it's Joseph. That boy Joseph. I think it's that boy Joseph. Don't quote me on that. But it's a video, so you can quote me on that, okay? But I think that's what it is. And Joseph in the dreams. So you can have dreams, very, very, very strong dreams, very powerful dreams. And you have gifts, period. Like I said, like God's got a blessing was the biggest thing I wrote in here. It may be covered by all this other stuff because I feel like that's what was happening. But God's got a blessing, and it's that song. God's got a blessing with your name on it. With your name on it. That cloth was for them. That jacket was for them. And even when they like ripped it up and all this stuff, and they tried to kill you and not kill you, and they sold you off, or they treated you this way, or they dismissed you, and then you had to go through this, and somebody wanted you, but you didn't want them, or you didn't want to give your energy, and now they lying, and shit has to change. Leveled all the way up to owning the whole kingdom. Did he own the kingdom? He may have. I ain't heard that. And I'm also going off the VeggieTales story as well. Not everything. So that could have been what it was. But he wound up being in high, high, high places. And it took him time. And he was in jail. And he was just watering a tree in jail. And I feel like that's currently what's happening. You feel like you're... Spirit is funny. Like you feel like you're in jail. Like you're just slowly seeing the water. And you're trying to plant the seed. And you're only getting a little bit of light. But that's all you need, baby. Because they keep calling you out like, hey, let's just, why the fuck we keep putting the mic, let this nigga out. what's going on? And I feel like that's how you feel, like you keep getting pushed back into a certain space, a certain corner, a certain moment, certain job, certain friends, certain relationships. It's like you keep getting pushed back into this thing, and it's like, no, they want you to recognize, because next time you come out, baby, you might just have to trick your brothers. We got big eyes. What you got cooking? What you got cooking? People are gonna, like I said, people are gonna be looking at you. His brothers was pissed. People are gonna be looking at you. You're protected. You're guarded. You're loved, obviously, because they rocking with you. You got that elk energy, baby. So don't try to rush it, because we already looking at what you got cooking, and you feel like you locked up in jail. Like you only getting called out every now and again. People not really seeing you. You get like, no, 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 no. They are, what you got opening the lid. Let's not get in here. Get the fuck out. Like, get out. And not saying, like I said, you can't have those relationships, but um they want you to, yeah, I can go for a little something sweet. They want you to be a little sweet. Just take that time. Not everything needs to be spoken on or spoken of. And especially with this orange energy, and they really, really want you to get tapped with that creative energy, that playful creative energy. And man, you do need that break. You definitely need that break. You do need that break. Thank you, Spirit. So again, actually, that even if it's a staycation, you just call some days off of work. You clean the day before you call off, and so that way you like, I'm gonna order in this entire time. I ain't gonna cook nothing. The house is already clean, so I ain't gotta worry about it getting dirty. If you got kids, you're like, they can go to their cousin's house. They're gonna go to their cousin's house. Why the hell have I been saying no? Yeah, let me see if they can go to their cousin's house. It's things like that. It's like, even if it's those small moments, those mini, it literally said a mini vacation. You just need something so that way you can stop feeling like you got to put things on board, because you feel like you're jam packed in a cell with this little bit of light, and you're trying to nurture this tree that is growing and it is getting water. You just feel like it's not going as quickly as it should. Yeah, oranges. Oranges, this bright energy. It is you can use it in jam, cake, ice cream, all that good stuff. But also we have, it is good for prosperity. It is good for luck. And I put first because, obviously the orange came first, the fruit came first. And they want you to know that, especially with this pink energy, you have to come first in your life right now at this moment. In friendships, relationships of the family kind, of the lover kind, they'll be down for you because they recognize those that love and care about you. And that's why I said, if you said that prayer, if you said that, you recognizing it, like, I'm accepting it, I'm surrendering, I'm letting it go, and you notice some things just you guys are goofy. Goofy, goofy, goofy. Goofy. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. British babes. Some British babes. Take a little VK. Use your passport before it expires. Like, you gotta be close to something that you can use your passport for, just to say you use your passport. That's what I'm hearing. Like, go ahead and cash in on that. We have needs more. And I just put different items. Obviously, sometimes people say, you need more of this, you need more of this, you need more of this. I'm letting you know, you need more rest. You need more time. You need more cleansing energy. Yeah, for this to be a food deck, they put a lot of non-food items besides oranges in there. We got bell peppers as the final one. Actually, sorry, basil. I lied. There we go. We got the cards for you. We got bell peppers, which is good for adaptation. It's good for neutrality. Like they said, they want you to have that good balance of recognizing what is in the physical, what is in the spiritual, and what isn't. So being able to adapt, being able to change, being able to have that, it is really strong and powerful. Because what you got cooking, none of your business. You'll see it when it's done. And it's not everybody, like I said, it's the ones with the big eyes, and now they want to know. Now they want to know what's going on. They like seeing this change and shift, even though you may not. It's like you seeing this change and shift, and it's just like, I'm not. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We got basil, okay, which is good for happiness, money, harmony, and promotes sympathy. Promotes sympathy. We got, I'm craving. You're craving a change. You're craving a difference. You're craving some fun. You're craving some excitement. You're craving some relief. You are craving some relief. You are craving some relief. Yeah, soul food, home cooked meal. You look for something to touch your soul. You feel like ain't nothing touch it. And that's why they also want you to talk with them. Because they want you to know we haven't left. And you obviously haven't left us. But you just feel so. I'm just like, okay, I'll get to that later. And then the clothes keep stacking up and you ain't did the laundry. I'll get to that later. And then you're like, fuck, where's that shirt? And it's at the bottom of that pile. It's like, shit. Let me go ahead and hear that. And that's what they want you to do with yourself. I'll go get my nails done later. I'll get my hair done later. I'll go take that break later. I'll go call this time off later. I'll go do this later. I gotta do this first. I have to do this first. It's like, do you? Do you? The bird chirping. Do you? But that has when you're reading besides the affirmation I'm going to choose. Thank you, Spirit. Playful at the bottom of the deck, baby. Yes, we're going to take that. We're going to take that. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, they really, and the fact that I pulled my purple, honestly, I got more than one affirmation deck. That this one, I could have pulled them out that they know. And I almost was ending it. They said, no, no, no. Let them hear something. Let them hear something. Let them hear something. See how I close my eyes? See you guys are funny. Yes, ma'am. We got 2 cards for you. Of course, I'm going to place these down below. Alrighty. We got playful. Most outgrow certain behaviors from childhood, but I give myself permission to cherish my curiosity and wonder. To find magic in the mundane is a spectacular power. The world is not all black and white, for there is color everywhere I look. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And like I said in mundane, you just doing your daily tasks. Just keep doing your daily tasks. Take that break. Do that grateful list. Speak up more. Allow yourself to cleanse and heal. But don't lose these little quickets. Y'all witty too. Very witty. I'm peeping. I am peeping. Okay. We got dreamer. You can do humor, comedy. Very serious for you. Get into it. Get into it. Okay. It says even during times for dreamer, even during times that discourage me from carrying on, I will continue to follow my dreams no matter how difficult. Though road bumps will set me back, I have determined that giving up is not an option. I will never abandon my dreams. And right now, I feel like you kind of in this bump on the road. Like I said, the Joseph, you went through so many things. His brothers beating his ass, putting him in a ditch, and then selling him, and then telling his parents that he died. And then he wound up not wanting to sleep with the wife of the king, rightfully so. And she told him that, and the king knew, so obviously he didn't die, because if he actually did what he did, well, he could have done. Anyways, so just so many things happened. It's like, just throw him in prison. And then another thing happened where he got this, so it's just like a lot of shifts. A lot of shifts are happening where you feel like, damn, that's not, no. No, and it's just like, it's a redirection, like for higher. For higher. Take that break. Take that relaxation break. Like I said, you feel lax or lazy, like you're lacking. No, no, no. Just take that break. Take that break. All right. Till next time.